Hey everybody, KirbyJuan here, and welcome to my first video ever. Today, I'm just going to be starting a Let's Play series of They Are Billions, brought to you by New Mansion Games, if that's how you pronounce it, I'm not quite sure, but we're going to hop into a new game here. I did a couple test runs just earlier, but now, just going to start a brand new campaign. Yeah, overwrite. And we're just gonna watch this cutscene here.
We will never know what happened. It was more than 2 centuries ago when those humans sowed the seeds of their own destruction and left us with a legacy of terror. For all of them are now the monsters of our nightmares. How ironic that they ended up like this. I am Quintus Crane, your leader, your savior. I founded the new empire and the city that now shelters you. And now, the time has come to no longer live hidden like rats behind the walls of the Great Crater. It's time to face our monsters. Time to go out into the world and reconquer it. For the glory of humankind, for the glory of the new empire. Welcome. So you want to be the new general to lead the reconquering campaign? Well, I warn you, my young general, your mission won't be an easy one. How many attempts have there been so far? 10? 12? All your predecessors are dead or have gone mad. Do you really think you can do better than them? Okay, I'll give you a chance. Listen carefully. Our goal is to build new colonies in strategic locations to expand the empire beyond the Great Crater. I also want you to explore the ancient human strongholds and retrieve any technology from before the pandemic. We will use that to build more powerful colonies. You may also find swarms blocking your way. Destroy them with the might of the Empire's army. But be warned, failure is not an option. Succeed in your mission or never return.
So, yeah, very dramatic Emperor man here we got. He's, no life or death, and that's all there is. There's no in between. Okay, so I have to choose my heroes for the campaign. So we got Kalis, who is one of the best soldiers of Quintus Crane's elite brigade. Impressive in size and strength, Kalis never pulls back, as he can easily endure enemy attacks while killing them. Kalis packs the Destroyer heavy gun that fires large explosive projectiles. He may be a slow shooter, but he can kill several enemies with one bullet. And Calliope, jeez, don't take my word on that one. She's likely the most lethal of all the Imperial soldiers. She is well known not only for her speed in combat, but for her deadly marksmanship. She always carries her 2 own designed pistols nicknamed the Devil's Sisters. Although her attack range is short, her shooting speed makes her enemies often die wondering what the... Very interesting characters. I think for this playthrough, I'm gonna go with the big man just because in RPGs and whatever, I usually just be a big tank unit. Basically, for your campaign difficulty, this is why I did some test runs. I kind of checked out what the default setting was, which is okay, and then I tried out the Apocalypse. Now I'm just gonna level with you guys that I'm not trying to claim to be the best gamer out there, nor that I even am. Is it possible? So I mean, we'll go for the 100%, you know, challenging, but you know, still manage to get through the story and play through. And basically, yeah, so you have these levels, and as you complete these levels, you open up more areas to explore and new objectives to complete. So this is one's the Hidden Valley. Our rangers found this small valley of the banks of a shallow river. It is undoubtedly the safest place to establish the first colony beyond the protection of the Great Crater, where the capital city, New Empire, rises. On the map, you will see a mineral deposit that's needed to build the soldier center to defend the colony. So these are my victory conditions, and if the command center is destroyed, then that's game over. And basically, I'm gonna be doing, like, you know, just one level per mission, because like I guess in this one there's some like time-based stuff, and so you could be waiting around for a while. So anyways, jump into this first level here, and basically gives you the basics, right? Your rundown, your tutorial, sand, 1 to defend, yeah, like all this stuff, which I know you can pause and read if you want to, or you can try out the game for yourself and get all that information as well. Yeah, so anyways, basically this game you have to go to command center to build things. You have call in this section, which basically builds living for your workers. So I'm just going to go ahead and plop as many of those as I can down. Then you have your resources, which is where you get food, which you can use to build more houses. I'm going to place one of those down. And these buildings just require golden energy. As you can see, they don't require food to build, because that would be ridiculous. Then you also have sawmill, which just requires energy and workers, and you have your quarry, which will gather various ores for you. The energies tab, it's exactly what it sounds like. You have these energy relays, which allow you to expand and build out further from the command center, and you also have mills, which supply energy to your colony, which is a base requirement to keep building structures and whatnot. And even for some soldiers, I believe, not quite sure. And then in the military tab is your military buildings, and we only have one right now, but I believe there's more as we go through. And then defense building, you have your walls. So that's basically mechanics of the game. Just try and keep this level for now. I'm not too worried about space management in level 1. Let's just point it out there. So I have a sawmill, which down there. You can't build another one right now. I need more gold, and gold generation happens at your colony. This second bar here, every time it goes past, you get some gold. You can also find gold mines in later levels, I believe. And and then like just the more houses you build and whatever, the more people you have in your colony, there will be more gold to be generated. Like it's 254 right now. I don't have any food, but if I did have food and I could build another house, I'd show you a problem. This is your demolish button, which is a handy tool. Okay, so we got some fishing huts down, which will provide us with more food. Got a sawmill down, which will provide us with wood, and then I'm going to put down some more hunters' cottages, which will gather us more food, and I'm actually only going to put down one. So yeah. These rangers, I'm just going to kind of explore. This kind of a dead end, and they won't No zombies will spawn through there anymore now that they're dead. So I'll get these three grouped because there's some zombies down here that I know of. Always better to hunt in groups than alone. This person just energy tutorial. This person just alone here because they're just kind of here defending this approach because this is where zombies will actually come from and try to attack our base. These guys are all just kind of standing around. Mineral mining tutorial, there you go. See this little bed right here, this is where you'd put your mine and collect resources from. This is just a copper mine, which is all we need access to right now anyways, but further down the line there's like iron and gold. Let's put that down. Oh, I can build a mine. I should build a mine as quickly as possible so I can train more rangers to help fend off the zombies. The zomboys.
Faster than my bow.
Just as another little tidbit of information, when your units take damage, just regen over time, basically, as long as they're idle. And she's slowly regenerating health like this, but if she wasn't firing at zombies, I'd be a little bit faster regen. Your rangers also get experience from kills, and then when they get to 100%, they kind of upgrade to a veteran class, you could say, and that is just improves like on things such as attack or range to make them even deadlier against your enemies. So I need iron mine now, or copper mine. This will be getting copper, right? Stone. Stone. Oh, you got stone, iron, and oil. So this will be my stone that we'll collect.
Here we go again.
And what I'm working towards down here right now is this little food crate, food packages. They have those kinds of things spread out through the map. I kind of picked one up here, which gave me 5 stone. The stone mine. Basically, these guys are just inching their way in there, killing these zombies, so then they can go and collect that food crate. But yeah, I'm just going to keep expanding here and building up a force
Our soldiers are in trouble.
yeah, she's taking some damage, but that's okay. Zombies down there. Now you might, with resource gathering and whatever, you cannot have similar buildings in kind of the same area, so this is why I'm not like spamming the forest with a bunch of hunter cottages, is because you can see at the bottom that there's already building in this area gathering resources, so you have to be so many away. 18's a good spot there. Basically, they can't occupy the same area. But yeah, we're just gonna keep gathering, expanding food, gathering food, and expanding. God, one zombie spawned up in there, I guess. And explore a little bit more, but basically, I just have to go kind of out here, follow the railroad a little bit, and then build my walls, and then just fend off this horde at. Swarm, they call them, at day 20, which is why I'm trying to get my military base up and running as fast as possible. See, I only have one worker in the bottom, so in order to get more, I'm just going to plop down some of these, some more tents. And they do kind of restrict you in how you can place them, to make it kind of realistic, so you can actually walk through and around the buildings. Or like, so they could be accessed to. Like, you can't put one here because then this tent would not be able to be accessed by these computer generated figures that you see. Ah, yes, okay. I think that should be a sign that, well, once I have enough workers, we'll be able to construct the barracks. Okay, so I've kind of pretty much cleared this area of zombies, so now we can just post our troops up here, and this will be good enough to fend off any that come through, because like I said, none will randomly generate throughout here now that it's been cleared out. And that's one thing that's very important to this game, is keeping your buildings safe, because if you don't, which I learned in the Apocalypse playthrough that I did, playthrough test, things fall apart very quickly, because each time zombies destroy your building, they add like 1 or 2 extra zombies to the horde, and it just builds and multiplies on each other, and it's a mess. Let's just put it that way. It's not good. See, and then the train comes every time. Train basically is filling up your tents with new colonists. So that's the importance of the train coming through. And from the story standpoint, that's how basically everything is transported, is by train. Okay, so I'm gonna build this army, military barracks here now, somewhere central, soldier center. Just, that's a rally point. If you played any games like these, rally points can be very important. And now you may have noticed that you cannot build right along the train tracks, which is some mechanic, I'm guessing, for safety, but also for functionality, because what you can build right beside the train track is a wooden gate. And was it shift to rotate, tab to rotate, it's telling me. So yeah, so basically as long as there's no obstructions, the gates can go over the tracks, which, you know, makes sense. But can't build anything, not even a wall can go there, because your wall will just connect out here, like for example. And basically, oh, you can pause and play at any time, and if I would have paused, I would have never actually spent those resources, but because the construction also wasn't done, oh, maybe not, I don't know. But see, now our military center's done, so now we can train rangers. You can only train 5 at a time, so if things ever got really hectic, like, you'd probably have to build a few of these to train like multiples of soldiers at a time. But you see, rangers you need workers, you need wood, and you need gold. So I have 25 workers right now. Should maybe build some more energy mills. And this top number here is just your colonist, which is just a victory condition that I need to meet. I need population of 300. So that also comes with anything like these tents. Provide you with some resources, provide you with some no sawmills, so just these food related ones provide you with colonists. And yeah, so here I'm going to build other energy mills, and same with the energy mills, they cannot be placed like adjacent to each other, like such as this. If I build one here, they have to be separated by at least 4 cells in order to operate. So I'm going to just spam a few of those down so we get our energy back up. These provide me with 30 energy at a time, so just to make sure I have lots of energy to build anything that I would like. And I still have lots of food left, so I'm going to put down some more tents in order to reach that colonist goal. Why not? No energy. Well, good thing. Thinking ahead. Fine. So, yeah. Basically just spam down tents to meet the requirement. Food's low. Well, that's just not gonna work out for us. Got a cottage there. Say they don't have to be placed right along the woods either. They can be placed in open plains. It's kind of a waste of space, but you can see, and then in these rocky areas, there's not good resources for hunting anyways, because there's not a lot of wildlife living in the rocks.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Very good. Gonna have tons of food now. And yeah, I'll just keep, see those 5 are done. Need more gold. But basically, just gonna continue like this. Spamming down tents. Spamming rangers. Probably build a little bit of a defense here, but a little bit of walls. But then basically, yeah, that's kind of what I'll do to prepare for the horde. I have so much wood that it doesn't even matter. Gold is like my only problem right now because it's so low. We take away army costs and structure costs. Oh, excuse me, and there the command center gives you plus 200, and then the tents generate you income as well. Stone's almost full. Alright. Good, got some more gold. Okay. I'll try and stay on top of that. I think I only need one. How many do I got here? Does it tell me 11? I got 11. Oh, I can deselect. Oh, there you go. Learned something new. You can just stay on top of this so I don't have to spam 5 at a time. Just kind of keep spamming 1. And yeah, so check back with you in a few when we get closer to that day 20. Fight off the swarm.
Dozens of infected are near the colony. They are approaching from the north.
So as you guys can just tell, the colony's on its way. We just hit day 19. So basically you got this big screen telling you, hey, this is about to happen, this is about to go down. My victory conditions, you can see I had colony population of 300. Now I just have to destroy all the infected and resist all the swarms. So yeah, I went, if you can see on the map, I cleared this peninsula out. Probably not a peninsula, this is kind of the peninsula. Just a quick overview of my base. You can see how beautiful it is, just trying to get all of these tents down to get to that colony population. But yeah, very pretty, you know, very well thought out process. Anyways, so with the victory conditions, I think after we resist this swarm, we might have to go up here across the river to clear out any extra zombies that, you know, stragglers hanging around. But we'll just have to wait and see. Some, like I said, some will probably come with the swarm of zombies. But jeez, excuse me again. But yes, we'll just wait and see, and we'll get this horde coming in an hour. There you go. We'll see the red dots, so they're coming from that direction. It's the main force there. Not to say any won't come from this direction. Like, see, they're aggravated, they're grumpy, but that's where the main horde's coming from, I guess is what they're trying to say. Let's see, some even from this side are a little grumpy and coming to try and break in. And what's cool is if the train would ever come, it would just wipe out this whole whackload of zombies, because that's what trains do. It doesn't stop for the zombies, it runs them over if they're on the tracks, which is kind of cool. Kind of funny to see. Let's see, they broke through that one pretty good too. So let's just hope our rangers can kind of ward them off, fend them off. I think we'll be alright. They're managing quite well. That's basically the swarm defeated. As you can see, there's no next swarm, so there's no icon up there. You can see you just have all these stragglers coming. I really wish the train would come by. You can see it. See it kill all these zombies.
My bow and arrows are
But
ready.
we're not gonna be that lucky by the looks of it. Unless these zombies keep coming, which they just inevitably do. There's quite a bunch up there, I guess. Come on, train. Show me the train. Waiting on that fucking train. Feel like the zombies are starting to run out, train. Unbelievable. Anytime in this game, whenever you need the train the most, never shows up there. There you go. Oh, that's cool. Only killed a few, but still killed some. See, this is a quick repair button that repairs any undamaged structures, which is kind of cool. Don't have to go in and search like each building. So yeah, we completed it. So yeah, I got a base score of 100 because difficulty was challenging. So I have a score factor of 100%. So basically times by 1. Like when I played easy mode, it was only 25%, I think. So then I only got a victory score of 25. But you know, oh, see, look at all this. 3 new missions opened up. This one, I believe, is just based off of the description that I looked. The hero must escape, so that's that hero that I picked at the beginning. After winning 2, you get your research points, which I can plug into here, which probably going to get soldiers. Yeah, let's spend it on that, get some soldiers. They have rifles, so hopefully a little bit better than your bow and arrows, but yeah, and then here is also empire points, which allow you to hire units that block roads to access new missions. So I'm guessing there'll be like kind of sub-missions on here down the road. But yeah, that's kind of it for now. So thank you guys for watching my video if you stuck around this long, and this is going to be kind of my first set of videos on the channel. It's going to be a let's play, so if you enjoyed it at all, please subscribe in the first place if you're here watching, and if you enjoyed it at all, then please also like the video, because that would help me get started in a huge way. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.